Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Cooking with Hoppy. I'm Mark Crory. This is Carol Vales, aka Hoppy. And we're here for another episode of great food. And as always, we're broadcasting from Hunter Appliance on Great Road in Littleton. But today we're in a little different setting. We're at the DCS kitchen, demo kitchen. It's by Fisher and Paykel. And they actually supply the demo kitchens for that show, American
Test Kitchen.
American
it's on
Test?
PBS.
Yeah. So we're fortunate to be
That's
here
for
today.
sure.
This is brand new for us. We're usually out in the front. This is in the back of Hunter Appliance, but we're excited, and we have another great recipe. Actually, something interesting about the recipes you chose. They come from DCS, right?
They have a website where you can look, and there's a lot of different ones for summer, spring, fall, and winter. And so
Excellent. So would you classify this in the fall
yes,
category? Great.
Yeah, I think this is one of their new recipes.
All right. So tell us what's on the menu today.
We're having roasted vegetables with chicken, so it's easy to make. You can just chop everything up and put the chicken in, and you'll have it done like in a half an hour with a
Excellent.
salad. And this is like gluten-free, so there's no pasta.
Ah, well, Kirby Dolak would be happy about that.
And then we also have gluten-free brownies.
Oh, and I'll be happy about that. I don't care if it's gluten-free or not. Brownies always good. So the good thing about this is, in the fall we think of the harvest time, and people have a lot of veggies from their gardens. So this is a great use of some of those vegetables for. And it's quick and easy, right? You come home from work, and it only takes, what, 40 minutes total?
Yep. And we're making one like a ratatouille. It has eggplant and zucchini, and the other ones is more like a root vegetable with zucchini and carrots, potatoes.
Excellent. Well, let's get to it. What do we do first?
Well, first we have to pre-cook the potatoes because they don't roast.
Okay, and now these are the little...
like fingerling potatoes.
Russet, right?
No, they're like fingerling.
They're called fingerling?
Yeah.
Ah, because they look like fingers.
So we just have to cut them in half, and then we'll put them in the
All right.
put them
I've
in the
been
water.
practicing my cutting, by the
Thank
way.
goodness.
So I notice how I do the thing with
We
my...
have the first aid here kit today, just in case.
Great. All right. So, how was your summer?
It was excellent, and yours? Yeah, it was great. Did a lot of eating.
Did you have a garden?
No, we don't do a garden. We have like 3 farm stands, like within walking distance from us, so we don't.
True. So that's
We
good.
let them do all the work.
Patronize the local farmers in town. Isn't it nice that we still live in a town that you can do that? A lot of towns don't have farm stands and fresh produce.
All right, so these in boiling water for like 5 minutes.
All right. And we have the water boiling already. So that's 5 minutes, start the timer. Okay.
And you can start cutting vegetables up.
Great.
And then I'll start and just cut them in kind of big pieces because we don't want them too small, because if they're too small then they'll just disintegrate.
Okay. Same with the onions, big pieces of
Yep.
onions?
And I'll start sauteing some chicken.
Okay. Now, back in the day, my grandfather worked for Cobb Chicken, but they also did eggs and other things, and he would often take a lot of the farm stuff from town into Boston and sell it at the farmers market in Boston.
Is that Cobb? Is that right next to you, right? Is that building?
Cobb is used to be down, where is it? By where Montessori School is now.
Oh, I see. Wait for this to get a little bit hotter. That's good. And just put them on the pan, on this big pan. Just the same with the peppers.
All right.
So just cut that.
You take the seed out of this with the
I'll
pepper?
do that one.
Okay.
Sorry.
I love it. when
You
do
can
that. I'll
cut
take
those.
this. How about
All
that?
right.
Let me get that out of your way.
Well, you can get the stem off of there. You just took that. That's fine. On the pan.
Don't need that stem. All right. So, and this one too? Is there a special
Yes.
to this?
Just cut the end off.
Yeah.
And the other end.
Slice it in half.
Yes.
Put some onion on here. All right.
And then just put it on the cut side down. Then you can just cut it into quarters probably.
Okay.
You just want to kind of match everything about in the pan.
Take these back.
You just want to cook this so it gets a little brown. So it looks.
Now you were mentioning before the show that you don't have to do that, but you just.
I just like the look of it better.
Yeah.
And this is skinless. You can have it with the skin if you prefer. But
What does the skin do? I mean, I know there's a lot of fat in the skin, right?
there is.
So does it add a little bit more flavoring or juices, or what's the advantage of leaving?
It's just a lot more fat, but I just don't like the skin on them. I prefer without it.
Notice I'm trying to do the proper cutting with my fingers bent back, so we don't add any of my fingers to the finger potatoes. All right. And you want these tomatoes cut up too?
Yep. I like to put the stem out and cut them in half this way, so then you can squeeze out a lot of the innards.
Yeah.
So it won't be too mushy. 'Cause it'll be too steamed if you have too much water in the.
Okay.
To cut it, you see. Yeah, this way.
That way.
And just squish it out, and then you can cut them.
All right. Never done that before. It's a good tip. So, if you're just tuning in for the first time on Cooking with Hoppy, Carol spent many years as a corporate chef, preparing large quantities of food every day for some of the businesses right here in Littleton, right?
No, it's in Waltham.
Oh, in Waltham. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I was shopping in Waltham yesterday, and I saw it was just maybe around noontime. So I says, "Oh, I wonder if anybody from Thermal, where I used to work, will be out shopping." And I ended up seeing a woman there that worked there, and she was saying that she still cooks a chicken the way I used to poach a chicken. You use water and wine, and you just put it in a cookie sheet to do it. And everybody says, "How did you learn that?" She goes, "From Carol."
Oh, that's great. That's great. Well, hopefully you at home can pick up some tips as well. No one has ever died from your cooking, which is great.
Not that I know of.
You know, I don't know if I could say
Food or
that.
anything, so.
Yeah. Okay, so here's a nice pan of
Okay.
vegetables here.
And then we have to maybe cut a few of these a little bit. If they look too big, just cut them.
Is that just because it's easier to scoop in your mouth? with
No,
one
it's
bite,
just
or-
you want everything to kind of cook the same. Otherwise, it just, some pieces will be, just.
A little
cook
chewier
different,
than the other pieces.
Or then some of them, it gets too, it just cooks too fast and they just disintegrate.
All right.
Put some garlic in. Oh, sorry.
Try that again.
So much for that.
All right, so how much garlic is this? Is this
I put in like couple, 3 or 4 cloves.
like this, or you don't break it
Yeah,
up?
you can just, I just smashed it. I just like it because then it kind of roasts it and you can just get a big chunk of it. And you can put a little bit of oil on this.
Okay.
This summer we went to Haymarket Square. Have you ever been there with all the produce people there? Oh my goodness. Just wanted to
How's that?
grab tons of stuff and start cooking. Here you go. Salt and pepper. That's good. Sometimes you can just
Mix it up
scoop
there.
it around with your hands.
Okay.
And then we can just put some, we'll get another dish for the chicken.
So our potatoes are done, I see. That took the 5 minutes. And it was 5 minutes. So now you're searing the chicken, so
So just so it's nicely brown.
nicely browned. Good. All right. Maybe before you... Is that ready?
Yes.
I'm just going to show that to the folks at home. So you can see there, our chicken is nice and seared on both sides.
So then we can just put in, we're gonna have another dish, so just put half of this chicken in here.
Wow. Now that
And then you just put it in the oven, and then
really
we'll make.
took about
Here you
6
go.
minutes. The
You
whole
can put
thing.
this one
just to
on
prepare.
the
6-minute prep.
the top one, if you want to.
Okay. And we'll put in the oven. What you got the oven set on?
Like 375. And this is a convection bake oven, so it should cook a lot quicker, because the air keeps circulating.
So 375, and that's for 40 minutes?
Oh, 35, 40, yeah. Keep it down. Get some of this wetness
So-
off. And then we do the root vegetable.
Okay.
I like butternut squash, but I don't like to cut it, so I bought the pre-chopped, because I don't like to peel it. And
You just don't want to see me cut. That's what the secret is. Yeah.
so we just have zucchini, one tomato, onions.
So you want to match the size of
Yep.
those? About little
Oops, excuse me.
cube size.
And this is where we can put the potatoes on this one. I know a lot of people don't like eggplant or those other things, so we'll make 2 different types.
So you said these are root vegetables.
Well, you know, the butternut, we'll probably put carrots in, but it's mostly like fall vegetables.
I see.
You know, just the zucchinis, the carrots,
Yeah.
anything that would come out of the garden at the end of
The season.
the summer. Okay.
We've got some carrots as well to go in here. You want
Okay,
some?
I'm gonna peel them first. You can
Ah.
leave them unpeeled, but I prefer them.
Don't they say that some of the best nutrients are in the...
Yeah, but I just don't like the look of it after.
Okay. That's
They
fine.
just come out kind of
All right,
funky
I'll
looking.
switch with you.
Yeah.
What's up, Doc?
What's up, Hoppy? Huh?
That's right.
I found a Marvel comic, I think it was, with a Hoppy.
Yes,
It's
you
from like the
did.
30s.
Yeah.
It's out there.
It actually
Whoops, oh,
said
geez.
cooking with Hoppy
Yep,
on the front, too.
So I don't know if that's a copyright infringement here. With a,
I think most people who wrote that probably in the 30s are... You'll be all right.
yeah, I think. And a lot of anything with Hoppy now is to do with hops, like with beer.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not with cooking at all. So I already got the website, the domain Cooking with Hoppy.
Oh, excellent.
So
Now, this is a Roma tomato, right?
yeah, we just throw that into just for a little bit of color. And this one we'll put a little bit of
You want
thyme
to
in it.
squeeze the juice out of this
Sure.
one, too? Just a little bit here, excuse me. There we go. Squeeze that out. All right.
More garlic.
So we
Oh,
have
so-
some thyme here that we're going to put on here. And for thyme, you don't want to throw the whole thing on. You were telling
Nope.
me you just kind of tear off the little leaf parts. And
A lot of
Put it
people
on
don't
there.
like thyme, but it's good.
yeah.
I guess you can leave them in, but just pull them off afterwards.
Now, are these, do you have herbs at home?
That's about all I have is herbs. Just chives, oregano,
Nice.
cilantro
Now,
in the
Is
summer.
that something that just comes up kind
No,
of
you have
on
to
its own
plant it.
every
You
year?
have to plant it.
You do. Is there a crop that comes up every year that you don't have to plant? Do you know of?
Oh, asparagus and chives. You always have tons of chives in your gardens. And thyme, I think. If you have thyme plants, those come up.
All right.
And
Good.
the same thing with this. We'll put more chicken on this.
Put some oil on it first?
Oh, sure, you can do it. And fluff it up with the oil.
Drizzle that on top. And
Okay, that's good. Because otherwise, if you put too much, it gets too wet and it just steams too much. That's why you have to have the oven on really high just to blast them. Just throw the chicken on again. Then you can put that in the
Okay.
oven.
Again, we're cooking this at 350,
Yeah, 375.
375 for 35 minutes.
Yep.
Okay. So I'll put that in.
And once again, this is gluten-free, so there's no
That's
no
fantastic.
wheat, and it's really low cal.
Yeah, it looks
And it's really
delicious.
good for leftovers too, after the next day. And we're just going to serve it with a salad.
A simple salad.
Yep.
So
And you can
lots
serve
of
bread
veg-
if you have guests that aren't gluten-free. You can have some French bread with it.
Yeah. Do they make a gluten-free bread?
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And they have a lot of gluten-free flours.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing that these days, gluten-free. So while this cooks, we'll take a break here. We'll show the recipe, what we put in so far, and then we'll be back with the finished product to see what that looks like.
Great.
Okay, it's been 35 minutes, just about, and our main dish is ready, the Ratatouille.
Yes.
Okay.
And the other roast.
But first of all, look at these plates, green and yellow. This is like Green Bay Packers.
Those are Fiesta ware, some old vintage plates.
Are you a Packers fan?
Not at all.
Good.
No.
Good. 'Cause, we can still eat.
I thought they'd be nice for the fall.
It is very nice. It's good stuff. We have a salad that's going to complement this. Looks yummy. It's got
It's a spring mix,
a spring mix.
but just
So just
red onions,
yep.
cucumbers.
cucumbers, tomatoes, and
Something nice and light.
some cabbage lettuce in there. So if you want, I can grab
Sure.
those things for you.
Very great. What a gentleman.
That's right. I'm always willing to get the food.
So this is the ratatouille. With
Oh my goodness, does this smell good? Look at that. Oh. Not only is it look and smell delicious, but it is also
and we
good for
can
you.
cut some fresh basil over the top.
Yeah. So
Do you like
spread that.
basil?
Do I?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I just put it on this one with more of the Mediterranean vegetables.
Sure. All right. So
can just mix it up.
Scoop out some. Mix
Oh my
that up.
goodness.
It's okay to mix mix and match here, right? That's the whole idea.
That's true. Well, we'll just do one and to see what it looks like with that.
One on the other.
Yep. A couple pieces of
yeah,
chicken.
some chicken.
Okay.
Right.
Some salad on this one. Probably could just use a green salad without a.
Wow.
There you go.
Does that look good? And then on this one, we'll use the other mix. This one has the potatoes. It's more of a
Root vegetables with the
Root
carrots.
vegetables,
Butternut squash.
wow. Look at that. Delish.
Sound like Rachel Ray.
Did she say that?
Yes.
I thought I coined it myself.
Sorry.
I mean, it's such an
Okay.
uncommon word. So there we go. So this is, what do we call this dish again?
This was ratatouille
Ratatouille
with the kind of roasted, and this is just a root vegetable.
and a root vegetable with chicken. Yeah.
And we also have some brownies.
something for dessert.
These are gluten-free brownies.
Oh, look at that. That's a nice compliment to that.
And this was a box mix from Trader Joe's.
Oh,
It's pretty
simple.
Yes.
So again, this recipe here, from start to finish, is 35 minutes.
Yep.
Wow. You can have that any night of the week, really.
And then it's good for leftovers because when you cook them on the pan, it
Yeah.
makes a lot.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's great.
Well, thanks again, Hoppy, for another delicious recipe. Again, these recipes come from the compliments of the DCS website. And DCS kitchen that we're cooking on here today at Hunter Appliance is a wonderful kitchen. It has running water and working
Finally.
things, and you know, if you want to come down and check it out,
And take a
you should do
test
that.
run. You can come down, bring your own food.
Yeah. And
test
maybe
them
we'll post when we're doing the next Cooking with Hoppy show,
Okay,
and we
great.
can have a studio audience.
Oh, sure. That'd be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, I don't know about that. Interesting, for sure. So anyway, again, thanks Hunter Appliance for having us here, and thank you, and thanks for watching. And again, bon appetit.